Now, Devin, your name is probably the first name that people who know very much about knives today associate with fine Damascus blades. When did you start making Damascus?
I made my first Damascus in 1987.
What led you to using Damascus steel?
Fascination with it. I spent 2 years in Japan. There's a lot of cutlery in Japan, including some types of pattern welded steel. And so had a great interest. I was in Japan in 84 and 85. So through 86 and 87, I started making Damascus steel.
Who was the first knife maker to use your Damascus, or use your Damascus other than yourself?
And I can't remember. Well, obviously it was me, but I can't remember who bought the first steel. But when Buster Warinsky bought my steel and used it, I considered that point that I was a success in the Damascus business.
Could you give our viewers a description of how your Damascus is made and what makes it unique?
Yeah, the uniqueness comes, there are more people making stainless today, but there was a time where there was very few of us making stainless. And so I kind of pioneered the idea of, I wasn't the first, but I took it and ran with it, with different alloys, especially the higher end alloys, stainlesses.
Why should a knife buyer or collector buy a knife made with your Damascus?
That's a good question. That's a tough one. I've become fairly well known in the business, so it's a safe bet to use my steel. I've been proven over time. I've paid my dues. I've got a lot of it out there. It's recognizable. It's clean. It's quality material, and so it's a pretty safe bet to use it.
Now, do you make knives?
Yeah, I do. Actually, I make a few knives, mostly kitchen knives. But I made my first knives in 1978. I was a kid making knives, and so I started making mostly fixed blades back then. In around 1980, I went to work for a guy named Bob Lofgreen, who was a professional knife maker, he and his brother, in Lakeside, Arizona, and I worked for them for 4 or 5 months. And so then after that, it was just, it was a snowball thing.